Okay, I am kind of hungry, but I really wanted to record this because I've never opened one of these toys before. So let's just record me opening this. So I'm really excited. Okay, so this is him. He's very reflective. With this Roblox. I don't know what the heck Roblox is doing on here, but I guess Disney Plus, Armor Up System, Armosaurus, the T-Rex print, Ajax, the T-Rex, SS your Liam, Pilot. So I'll just tell you what this is while I pop him out of here. This is like a show on Disney Plus and a toy line, probably a toy line first and then a show. But basically, there's these kids who can speak with dinosaurs and they pilot like the armor on dinosaurs. It's like dinosaur mech show. You're not gonna see peak fiction, but it's certainly a show that exists and I don't hate it. I did not get this, and hopefully one day I can get one of these because these are cool. I like that. Like, there's always room for more dinosaur toys in the world, more articulated dinosaur toys. And here is Liam in his suit. He is very small. Just because of this accessory tree thing, that is what? Certainly something. He is like, give me a second. Here's how compared to the Spider-Man. It does scale the best. So if you really wanted to, you could make the idea that, because he's supposed to be a teenager, you could make the idea that he's like the adult Spider-Man. So yeah, that's what the size difference maybe. So it's not the worst. Here is my Avatar guy from the Mattel line a long time ago, and they pretty much, well, they don't scale because Navi's supposed to be like way bigger, but like every time he's like human size, then yeah. And then I just call them Avatar guys. I forget the name. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Here is Jurassic World figures, which means they scale, which is great. So you know what that means? He's ready for actual dinosaur action. He also has some good articulation, actually. But I'll talk about that a little bit more. But yeah, that's one thing I need to hit before I even start the rest of the video. These guys scale with the Jurassic World line, so I'm guessing the dinosaurs do too, to an extent. I don't think the raptor does, but the rest of them probably do a little bit. So yeah. I decided to get this guy and to look into this toy on the show because I just saw them on the store shelves and I thought, that's a really cool idea. Armored dinosaurs, and who's that like gigantic silver monkey guy? And it's pretty cool. It's kind of hard to figure out about new things like shows these days because if it's not like on YouTube, it's probably just on like a streaming service sitting at the back, even if it's like brand new. And that's what this show is. So it's nice I figured out about it from the store shelves. I don't think I've ever experienced finding out something new from the store shelves. Actually, I probably have. I think Gosha Gang, but I haven't experienced that much because I just always knew what to get. But it's cool sometimes to be surprised, even though I ordered this online, I didn't buy it in the stores. I noticed I didn't like reviewing figures too early in place once the time with them, but this is such a small figure. I feel like I can talk about this. So this figure, well, I'm just gonna address something first. I don't really care about the accessories. I put on like 2. I think the only one that he needs is the blade. I'm liking the trend of using this to give figures lots of accessories. This is just a little bit too much. But the point, it probably affects the price on this figure. I just think if they just gave him the blade instead, there would be like, it'd be like $5 or less than that. And that'd be so much better than spending $9 for each figure. Some are cheaper than others because they're like on discount or something, but like, if they were like $4 to $5, that'd be so much easier to collect all of them, and you'd have like a full set, especially because these guys aren't the main attraction, they're just the pilots. Like, these weapons and accessories, they're just nothing really. Maybe I just don't have any whimsy, but like, this just doesn't do anything for me. I don't feel that they should take away from, well, they should add to the price to keep a feature like this. It's just so lackluster. Like, the way you're supposed to do. This is just, it's, for one, it's just cluttering. Like, it's not gonna be fun to play with that when pieces come, like, off and on. Well, okay, they don't come off that easily. But still, that's, like, how you gonna articulate that as easily? It's just weird. Imagine trying to find this complete in, like, 20 years. Loose. You're never doing that. Like, this is just the point where it's confusing, and I don't really... You could add it anywhere you want to, I guess, but yeah. And also, take it off, and you just have all the peg holes for the plastic. Yay. He has a backpack too, you can add. It kinda makes sense, I don't like it though. I just prefer it without it. Or they could have just used the money for this to put some more articulation. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that. It'd just be a better line if they made it, like, way cheaper, so it'd be more accessible, especially when they're just not the main attraction. They're just pilots for the dinosaurs. Though this figure looks really cool. I haven't seen Tokusatsu stuff, I've only seen Power Rangers, but this is what I think of, kind of, like, the suit. Not exactly one-to-one, but, like, just, like, the ideas in it. And it's a pretty decent suit, I just like it. It's red. Usually they just reserve red for the team leaders, or the ones with the most charisma. This guy doesn't have the most charisma in the show, but he's red. He's the T-Rex. I really just don't have much to say when it comes to his articulation. There's, like, focus. Just say focus. There's, like, his feet don't really articulate. His legs do, though. His other, well, that's his knees. His elbows kind of do. They kind of turn. I can't, it's hard to make the swivel turn for some reason. I don't know if it does turn. That's weird. Yeah, I don't think it turns. I gotta say on camera more. But his head's on the ball joint, which is pretty cool. You should have a head on a ball joint like this. These parts too. The shoulders. Yes, go out. Legs go out too. It's okay articulation. I really like the helmet. Even though it's a helmet, it looks very expressive when he moves it. You can just imagine. I don't know. Visors just like this just look really expressive, even if there's no face to be shown. In the TV show, there's this small T-Rex called Rexley, and this could be Rexley. See? Another thing about the show, I'll say it in a second, because there's him alongside the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. So funny enough, most of the models, you could maybe you'd assume this, maybe you wouldn't, but they're just kind of stolen from Jurassic Park. Even the Raptor one from Jurassic Park 3 is like one-to-one stolen. They stripped of the quills, and that's it. I don't know if Jurassic Park's models are free. The show really didn't have the highest budget, but it's kind of disappointing because I do like when they just don't do what Jurassic Park does, because Jurassic Park is, well, obviously full of misconceptions and just old things, because like the T-Rex is from the 90s, so it's like the anorexic T-Rex compared to the one we know now. And I think the toy designs are different than the ones in the show. Yeah, kind of. But, like, it's still just disappointing, to say the least. There's another thing that kind of bugs me about the show. They never specify that Pteranodon is not a pterodactyl or Pteranodon, I forgot which one. But they never say that it's not a dinosaur. Those are really big in the show. Well, like Quetzalcoatl size, but yeah. Yeah, I guess that is one of my pet peeves with this show. I don't want to be complaining like, oh, it's not accurate to what we know, but also, it's just so derivative on what Jurassic Park set sometimes, just dinosaur-wise, that the dinosaurs just look like that, just paint that different, and that's what the show dinosaurs look like. Which is just a shame, because other than the armor gimmick, I really don't think those toys are impressive because they're so derivative, when you could do so much cool things with new dinosaur designs that's not copying Jurassic Park. Like, think of the Ice Age designs for the dinosaurs. and how cool those are. But yeah, in the lore of the show, the dinosaurs don't hurt the people usually. Well, they don't hurt people with the avian anomaly thing. But this is a toy, so you can really do what you want. And if you want to have them get chomped down, this is what it looks like. That size. Just get rid of that. I don't want to lose it in there. So yeah, it goes with the Mattel Jurassic World line, which is very cool. Yum yum. Also, speaking of the sword, it goes out and out and out. And oh, it switches down too. It's like some type of switchblade. I have no idea why this feature is here though. It's a very strange feature. So that was our short review on the little red one, Liam, and just kind of my reaction to the toy line as a whole. I don't think it's perfect. There's definitely some small things that do make it like just a little bit not good. Like as I said, all these accessories, I really don't think much people are going to enjoy the accessories. Maybe I'm wrong, but like I feel like they could have just toned down with these and made it cheaper. It's like so much stuff, like it's hard to tell what everything is. Especially when you don't really give proper instructions and just kind of give the finished product. People can make that, I guess, but it's not going to be as easy as instructions would be. So yeah. And as I said, yeah, the price, that those make it so overpriced for $9. Okay, that makes the most overpriced, but for $9 I also got that Toy Story, the Woody and Buzz figure that I'm going to make a video on later. So yeah, you can do a little bit more for $10. Heck, I got this for $5 at Five Below. I know Five Below is a discount store, but still. I just really wish it could be better, because that'd make you more excited to collect things in it. Though, I am interested in the line. You really don't see too much new stuff on the shelf. A lot of it's just kind of old concepts you've seen before, but this is something that isn't entirely new. I'm pretty sure the original thing is from Korea, but it's still new, like it's from like 3 years ago. And they made a like adaptation of it and made like new designs and stuff. So that's cool. I really don't know if it will do well. I'm obviously I'm not the main audience for kids' toys. And I can't talk to friends on the playground and ask them about this, because I'm not a kid on the playground, so I don't know. This could be the coolest show ever, and I still probably wouldn't hear about it because just how streaming services are these days. A lot of shows, it just becomes more additions to the endless content. It's good it's on YouTube, I guess, because that is the way to reach the market that you want, but it's still just not easy anymore. Especially compared to the past where people used to be like forced to watch your show. But that's the past. We don't live there anymore. Now's the future, where we're on streaming services that basically do the same thing, but you could choose what you watch because they have like the same amount of ads now. They're overpriced. I hope this line does well. I really do. I don't know if it will, but I really just like the concepts here. Like, it's so insane, like a Dinosaur Rex series, but those are the type of ideas that should work, I guess. Like, I think it should take off. Like, it deserves to some capacity. We've been engaging in the same toy lines for years, so it'd be nice to have a new face on the market that does well, that kids can actually buy, unlike Metal Cardbot in the US. Well, I mean, kids can buy Metal Cardbot, just not in the US. And I really hope Metal Cardbot also sells. Well, I hope it's easier to collect for a little cheaper, because those toys look super cool. But they're also new. But I just think it's cool that these toys are releasing in probably the US and Canada. I'm guessing Europe. Hopefully Mexico. I don't know. See you next time where I get money to buy one of the dinosaurs, because I'm really looking forward to those. Goodbye. Do you understand the reference? That was like, it was a really cool reference, don't you think? It's kind of like, It's kind of like when the game, when they go like...
Damn, bro. This shit huge. Wait, what the